That's it, thanks.
Okay, let's get started. Good evening and welcome to the Council County Board of Trustees meeting on August 25th. We'll convene the regular meeting. I'd like to call in order. The roll call, please, Karen.
Mr. Anderson?
Here.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Here.
Ms. Kashgarian? Here. Dr. Griffin?
Here.
Ms. Holland? Mrs. Olschlager?
Here.
Ms. Paul?
Here.
Ms. Mata? Here.
With that, I'd like to announce and let the record reflect the following changes to tonight's agenda. I'd like to hold item 8.2.1, the non-billable item, the RFP number 15046 for social media services. And due to the class schedule changes, Dr. Frank Ardito will move the 5.1, the wellness presentation, to immediately following comments here. And finally, the administration is proposing the approval of agenda items 11.3.2 and 11.3.3, contracts with the President, Provost, and Vice President of Administrative Affairs. These items will be held for last month's agenda item. Were held for last month's agenda item for further discussion, and now included in your August board meeting for approval after the closed session. So with that, I'll seek that.
Mr. Chairman?
Sure.
You probably then also want to correct the actual agenda under item number 11. It currently reads 11.3.A and 11.3.B. You probably want that to be now 11.3.2 and 11.3.3.
Right, you're right. Thank you. Thank you. That's exactly right. Thank you. Do that. All right, anything else? All right, let's approve both the agenda and the roll call on that as well.
Ms. Mata? Aye. Ms. Paul?
Aye.
Mr. Anderson?
Aye.
Dr. Kerrigan?
Aye.
Ms. Kashgarian? Aye. Dr. Griffin?
Aye.
Ms. Holland? Aye. Ms. Olschlager?
Aye.
Okay, with that, we're going to turn to Frank, who's here, and he's going to give a presentation tonight on wellness. And I told him earlier I was starting my first yoga class tomorrow. This is very timely.
That's good stuff, actually.
Yeah. So, did you want to,
Sure.
President, you want to give a Pardon?
Sure, we're just a regular shot. Really fortunate to have Dr. Ardito here running our wellness and training program, but then also he's trying to help us create a culture of well-being. So he's going to take you through where we are now and what our future expectations are. Also mentioned that he's one of our annual award winners for the CLC values, and he was nominated for his exemplary work in the area of learning and going farther with it and creating some community events for junior high students around the year. So, Dr. Ardito.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you for the time. I'm excited to be here, and I'm not alone. There's several people I look forward to introducing to you this evening. But I want to spend just a few minutes giving you some highlights of how we are working towards creating a culture of being well at CLC. And when we look at this, we'll give you some highlights in terms of what we're doing with our students, with our employees, and with the community proper. Indeed, wellness is about everything that we do and already do at CLC, so it's very exciting for us to take inventory of the things we are already doing and look forward to the things that we can do moving into the future. And when we talk about wellness, we're talking about well-being through 10 dimensions. It's kind of an expanded version of mind, body, and spirit. So first, I'd like to speak to you about some of the highlights with regards to wellness and our students. And we've got lots of things going on with students. We have 3 degree options in wellness-related fields. We have 3 certificate programs in wellness-related fields as well. We have a very vibrant and active student wellness club. We're very excited to see that. Dozens of wellness-related courses. We have a student and graduate-run wellness center at the South Lake campus, and much, much more. The physical activities and athletics is really doing well right now, and we're excited to collaborate with them moving forward. And what I'd like to do now is just give you a couple examples of student wellness stories that have happened in the recent past. You all know the Chicago Blackhawks. Any Chicago Blackhawks fans in the room? Yes. All right. Good answer, yes. So what you may not be aware of is that our program, our health and wellness program, has been in existence for about 5 years now. And for all of those 5 years, we have invited our students to work with the Chicago Blackhawks and to literally run and facilitate the strength and conditioning camp for the team each and every year. So it's really great. And you'd notice in the past 5 years, there's been some accomplishments on the part of the team. Stanley Cup, so, you know. That's right.
Cause and effect.
Absolutely. It is. So what I'd like to do now is show you a video. It's a very short video of our students that the NHL was kind enough to capture for us and post on their website. And it'll just give you just a little over a minute, but it'll give you a sense of what they get to do with the team. Any red shirts like polos and khakis with clipboards, those are all our students.
Today we're trying to evaluate where the players are at physically. So we're doing a bunch of different assessments, whether it be for strength, for power, for speed, for endurance, and we're trying to measure where they're at based upon where they were last year in comparison to where they are this year. We were doing a lot of different assessments on balance, flexibility, and range of motion. So we have them standing on a platform and pushing out a board in 3 different planes. And it basically assesses their range of motion, flexibility, balance, coordination, all as one. We do a jumping test where they take off with one leg, land on 2. I think I've seen guys progress very naturally and progress very systematically through our program. But they've always come prepared. And it's just another level that I think these guys are reaching every single year to strive to be even better than the previous year.
So that's an example of what they get to do. They'll be facilitating a similar camp this coming September 17th, and we hope to capture maybe another video with some new and improved assessments and other opportunities for the students. So really excited. And very recently, PR picked up on this and did some great work for us. They put out a press release, and it resulted in some really significant positive media for us. So we're thankful for that as well. Here's one other story I'd like to share with you. You all know that gentleman on the left, Tony Robbins, I think. And some of you may or may not know Marcelo Vega. Marcelo Vega is a story of remarkable transformation. He's a young man who was a high school dropout, and since then has become a student, successful student here at CLC. He became the president of Menavision. He earned his certificate in wellness and life coaching. He went on to co-present with me at Loyola University. He didn't help, he co-presented. We worked with inner city at-risk youth, and he did a phenomenal job. His evaluations were among the highest of all the presenters. So we're really excited. And most recently, Marcelo shot pretty high with his goals and achieved them. He inquired about working with Tony Robbins. And you all know Tony Robbins is the most successful life coach, arguably, in history of coaching. He has coached Mother Teresa, Nelson Mandela, several sitting presidents, and others. And here is a picture of Marcelo working on stage with Tony Robbins. And I'd like to introduce to you now, not Tony Robbins, but Marcelo Vega. Would you stand up, please? Yeah. Thank you. Very excited. That indeed is what it's all about for us, for all of us. So we're very fortunate. So those are a few things going on with regards to students and wellness. Now, with regards to employees, we're very proud of the fact that CLC has the only accredited wellness degree in any community college in the country. We're very proud of that, And we earned that accreditation through the understanding of best practices and other things relative to the richness of our curriculum. So we've been fortunate to bring that now to our employees in several capacities, one of which is our employee wellness program. And the greatest kind of advancement in recent times is we've been able to bring, with existing resources and no additional cost to the college, our employee wellness program to all 3 campuses. So we're very proud of that. And I'd like to introduce to you Lisa Aguilar. If you would stand up and be embarrassed for just a minute. But you should be proud because Lisa has been coordinating our employee wellness program and coordinating our wellness center, which is a student and graduate wellness center at South Lake campus. So thank you very much. All right, but wait, there's more. We have a newly formed, and in the spirit of shared governance, we have recently formed the Health and Wellness Commission here at CLC. Very excited about this, and we're moving forward rapidly. I'd like to introduce the co-chairs of the Health and Wellness Commission, if you wouldn't mind standing. And you all know these 2 people, certainly. Julia, the Executive Director of Human Resources, and Dr. Papadinskis, who is full-time faculty in Health and Wellness Promotion, and she is also the Department Chair of Massage Therapy. So we're very excited to have a real, true collaboration between Human Resources and our staff. So thank you very much. And I think we have a couple others of the founding members of the commission. Teresa Aguinaldo, if you would take a wave or bow or something, maybe a little tap. She's here. Anybody else I'm missing? Oh, and of course our Dean, Maureen Robinson, who is also a staunch proponent of all our things we're doing with wellness. So, and then we have this, Dr. Weber gave us, all of us that were working towards wellness, this idea and said, how about something short and sweet weekly that we can send out to let people know what they're doing to be well at CLC. And we started this about a year ago. It's 100 words. It's not, crowding people's emails, and everyone has really enjoyed those. So this is almost like an email blog that comes out each week where people just tell their personal story about what they're doing to be well. And it's been very, pardon the pun, well received. So we're very excited about that. And we'll have copies, sample copies for all the board members this evening as well. So those are a few things going on with regards to employee. And then lastly, community wellness. And we've really worked hard to connect everything we do regarding wellness with our community, both at local, regional, national, and even international levels. And here are just a few of the organizations that we've been working with. You all know the American Medical Association. We've actually been training their policy staff on wellness on an ongoing basis. We've worked with Northeast Wisconsin Technical College recently to form their new wellness center, and of course they got sponsorship from the Green Bay Packers, so you know what we're about to do, right? We're certainly going to give it a shot. We'll see. We'll see. Pathfinder Health is another organization, and I understand Dr. Morcott is stuck in traffic, but he's the Chief Medical Officer and wanted to be here this evening. And Dr. Morcott is a member of our HWP Academic Advisory Committee. He works and recruits our students actively in his company, and also has hired numerous graduates, so we're very fortunate. That's a good example of kind of making our connection from the classroom to the real world. So, National Wellness Institute, which is really international, they're the largest wellness organization in the world, and they are our accrediting body. And local organizations like Mundelein Park and Rec we work with, Lake County Health Department, you know about those guys, American Cancer Society, Illinois Critical Access Hospital Network. We've done numerous trainings for them and their medical staff to show them ways to impart wellness to their patients in their respective communities. And of course, Cancer Treatment Centers of America as well. So this is just an example of some of the groups that we've been working with, and there are dozens and dozens more, so very exciting. Not as excited as when I think about the future though, and the future looks really bright for us, and I can really envision a time where our students